Well, this is a truly majestic occasion. Two of the best teams in Brazil going head-to-head with local pride on the line. You'd better believe that this will be something special. It is Corinthians versus Sao Paulo, and it's about to kick off. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people.
Another day, another derby. The Paulistas simply cannot get enough of this. So I wonder, what does our derby specialist make of it all?
Well, Peter, I would say that this is without doubt one of the more notable rivalries you will see in the Latin American continent. Mainly thanks to the way Brazilian football is structured. Sao Paulo, the most popular supported club in Brazil, and then you have Corinthians, the club seen as championing the local cause. How appropriate is it then that this is called the Majestic Derby?
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler.
Oh, shooting chance!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's certainly...
Can he finish? And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sao Paulo are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Andre Santos!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Buendia. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Space for him to turn and look, and that's aimed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Foot in.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar, and he is deftly away. And this is Son Heung-min. He leaps for it. Goal! Sao Paulo!
And the comeback is complete.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not...
He's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lucas Paqueta bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Santos. And here's Son Heung-min. Daroon. And the return pass. Lucas Paqueta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Buendia. Daroon. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lucas Paqueta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Buendia. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar! And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to... Neymar! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. De Roon. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. Shoots! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Here comes the cross. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Buendia looking for the run. Always onto this. Marlon. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marlon. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. And we've reached half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Sao Paulo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's worked it through. Schick was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Roon. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has been knocked clear. Calafiori. And it's Mitchell. Tuta. And it's Veltman. He's found a way past. Nice control. Pinches it off him. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Sao Paulo needing a change of fortune here. Marlon touches it back, and that pass just didn't quite work. Santos. That's Buendia. Lucas Paqueta.
There he goes, motoring forward.
Buendia. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Sao Paulo may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mitchell, tidy with his distribution. Rudiger cuts it out. Joel Veltman. And it's De Roon. And here's Marlon. Now it's Buendia. Son Heung-min, who does have an assist to his name. Couldn't squeeze it through. Buendia. And it's De Roon. Buendia. Now it's Buendia. He's a sharp little ball. Marlon!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4. Camisa 24. Teremos uma substituição.
Sao Paulo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. But he's left disappointed. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Roon. Marlon. It's a promising position. Lovely feet.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. Tries one from away. Oh, crossbar! Now it's Neymar. Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. Sao Paulo now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
De Roon. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Out for a throw.
It's not getting any better.
Anthony. Now that's well seen too. De Roon. And it's Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Schick. Now it's Neymar. Well read, nice interception. That's that, the end. Sao Paulo did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.